guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who this be, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about the Bachelorette season 16 episode 2. So it was another 2-hour episode, and it starts off with Claire having 2 sets of dates. So Claire has, I guess, group A, which included Dale in their group date, and they had to do words of affirmation, like tell Claire how they feel about her and whatnot. And then they went from words of affirmation to physical touch.
Oh, I know this smell.
Watching Claire with Dale was definitely uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I think after that, they also gave her a gift. They also gave her a gift. So that was their first sets of date. So it was kind of weird seeing like Claire and Dale during the physical touch part, because everybody was just like looking at them like and I think Chris had to like wrap them up. Like he was just like, okay, we're done now. So the next date was the other guys, and they had to do dodgeball. So Claire decides to, stir the pot, mix it up, and was like, oh, you gotta, what's it called? De-dressed every time one team loses the game. So, she was just like, I'm the Bachelorette, I get to, do what I want. So, Chris allowed it, even though he was probably uncomfortable with it. So it was between the red team and the blue team, and the blue team lost. So the guys had to walk home without any clothes on, and they came in. So then Yosef was just like, what? He was just like, what's going on here? So, I mean, he has a point, like, seriously, because, like, what's going on here? He was like, if I was in your position, I would have never did that. So, I mean, he has a point. Like, he probably would have been like, peace. He's like, I'm gonna tell her later on, that, you're in the wrong for that, or you're doing something wrong. So, also, what happened during the date was that she goes, she was sitting there, and it was like a moment of awkward silence.
So, should we get the night started?
I think
Yeah? Alright. Does anybody wanna...
And she was just like, okay, who's gonna pull me for a chat? So everyone's just sitting there. And then I think Bennett pulls her. He's like, okay, I'm gonna pull her. So then Bennett decides to tell her, oh, I think we were just having all fun together, so I guess no one really wanted to break that vibe or whatnot. So then Bennett tells her that. So then Claire was just like getting upset. So Claire comes back and she's just like, okay, if you guys just want to have bro time, then I should just leave and go home. So then I think Yosef was just like, you will be crazy. Yosef's like, oh, you will be crazy not to think that we didn't come for you. So I'm like, why would you start your sentence out like that, sir? Why would you do that? So then Riley had to be like, you don't speak for all of us. Like, you can speak for yourself or whoever else, but you don't speak for me. So Riley was just like, nah, you ain't speaking for all of us. You're speaking for yourself or whoever else. So then Dale says the right words, and then her and Dale goes off, and they do whatever they do. So yeah, back to the dodgeball date and stuff like that. So the guys who won, it was a group of 12 guys, but then after the dodgeball date, it was just 6 of them. So the 6 guys are just hanging out with Claire and having their little one-on-one time. So, you know, they talk, and whoever talks, and they have fun, and then I don't know who that guy was, but in the middle of the date, one-on-one chat, Brandon, is it Brandon? Is it Brandon? Is it Brandon? Is it Brandon or is it James?
Balake. Where is Balake at? There's no Balake here today. Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Guy who talked to her, you know, who was not supposed to talk to her while they were in quarantine and like reached out to her, but it was that guy who pulled up after he lost he pulled up after he lost to speak to Claire, and the guy who was having the one-on-one chat was just like, didn't you lose? He was just like, okay, I'll let you, like, he was just like, oh, can I steal her for a moment? So he walked out. He was upset. So he walked out. He was just like, okay, you came here and you lost. Like, you're messing up our time. So all the guys came back while he was talking to Claire, and he was just like, they all pulled up on him like, excuse me?
If you guys can give me just like a minute more.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you guys coming over here though.
Yeah.
Like, why are you here? Like, you're taking away our time with Claire because you want to, you know, disregard the rules. Because, you know, if you lost the game, you should, you know, take it in pride and just, you know, sit there and wait until we're done and come back. And if you want to pull Claire for a talk, you can.
I will say though, I don't want to disrespect these guys and have them upset at you, but I want you to know that I appreciate you coming here. Give me a hug. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much, Blake. Thank you. Come on, you can't go in for it right now.
So they all pulled up on him, and then Claire, you know, he was trying to give Claire a kiss, and, you know, Claire was just like, nah. So, you know, then Brandon, I think it was Brandon, who got pulled for a talk. So Claire asked the dude, you know, what do you like about me or whatever. So he just like, oh yeah, you're beautiful and whatnot. So Claire was just like, okay, so what else? And he's like, you're beautiful and whatnot. And then she's just like, okay, do you know anything else about me?
I was a Bachelorette and you wanted to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know anything about me?
I don't know you. Obviously, don't know you on a personal level, and don't know your history. You're just so beautiful, and I wanted to get to know you. I know there's moments between you and I where, you know, I know you feel it too. Even where we haven't had that one-on-one time, there are moments there.
Mm-hmm.
So Brandon was just like, I don't know you personally, so what else do you like? What else do you want me to say? Like, you got to understand, this is like me first time having my one-on-one chat with you. Like, am I supposed to Google your name, Claire Crawley, and be like, okay, you do this, you do that, you're on the Bachelorette from 7 years ago? Like, did he have to do that just to have, like, stay in the season? Like, so she was so upset with that. So she was just like, so then Brandon says, like, I feel that we have a spark. And Claire hits him with, yeah, no, I don't feel that. So, and I don't really want to continue this at all. So she just literally sent this guy packing. She literally sent him packing. After that one-on-one chat, like, the limo pulled up and it's like, peace, like, hasta la vista, bye. So she came back to the guys, and the guys were just like, okay, where did he go? And he's gone. So they have their, they come back, reconvene into their little cocktail party or whatever. So then Claire pulls, I don't know that guy's name. I want to say Brandon, but it's not, because Brandon is the one who got sent home. But, yeah, the guy who reached out to her, the one who pulled up when he wasn't supposed to. And, she talks to him, chat with him, gives him a rose. He comes back with the rose, and the guy's looking at him. He's like, you know, you see something, you know, shiny on me, like, you know. He comes back with the rose, and the guy's looking at him like they kind of felt like some iffy about it, because, like, the only reason you got that rose is because you intervened when in our time when you're the one who lose. So you got the rose, you got the first rose, and then I think she pulls Dale, and then her and Dale off doing something. I'm just like, okay. Dale tells her like, you know, I want to get all the dates. I want to be on all the dates. I want to be on all the stuff. And then, you know, we heard Claire talking about, you know, Dale's my number one.
First date, because I could not wait to see.
I want to be on all of them. Like, I still fumble over my words, like looking at.
Can I kiss you for a second,
Please
though? When Dale stepped out of the limo, I felt like I met my husband, is what I said. And ever since, I have been able to see such a deeper, more intimate side of Dale. Those guys.
Oh, you have a gift for me?
Yes.
So anyway, as I said in my last video, check it out if you haven't. Claire, you know, it's gonna be very obvious that they're gonna get word, you know, that Dale is Claire's number one, and everyone's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna like pull up on him. We're gonna get Claire to feel some type of way about him, so he could like not be top dog in, you know, the Bachelorette season. So I was basically right. Yosef, he's already like getting irritated by Claire by each episode. He's just getting irritated by Claire, you know. So I feel like people were saying that he might be the one who says, you're the oldest Bachelorette. I'm not sure. It seems like it's another dude who says it. I mean, even though we can see the context that Yosef might say it, because you can see he's already irritated about the whole dodgeball game situation, and you know, it seems like something that he might say, but I'm not sure. I feel like it's some other guy who might tell her off like that. But like I said, the guys are gonna get word that you know, Claire is gonna be with Dale all the time, and basically they're gonna feel like, you know, their time is being wasted. So it's kind of basically what I said, kind of obvious. It's gonna be obvious to them. I'm not sure if it's gonna be, you know, every episode is gonna be a 2-hour episode until Taishia comes. I think it's Taishia. I think it's Taishia. So Taishia comes, you know, to, you know, be the new Bachelorette. But because now they're like creating theories, apart from Taishia, now they're creating theories that you know, Dale and Claire have probably talked before the Bachelorette season. So I'm just like, okay. So now they're kind of like creating these theories and saying like, oh, they probably talked beforehand. That's why they're so close together, which is probably not the case. It's just like, I don't know what happened, but she's with Dale now. She's with Dale. So I think I forgot the whole therapy session that Claire had with the other guy. I think it's James. I think this Claire had with James. She had a therapy session with James. So, and it took like literally 15 minutes of the episode, just them talking and like screaming into the void, and like she's burning a dress, and like he's talking about his darkness and whatnot. So it was just like, you know, it was just something. Anyway, this was a 2-hour episode. I mean, it kind of wrapped up. Not kind of wrapped up, it kind of like amped up a little bit from the first episode, so that's good. Hopefully we get Taishia soon. Yeah, well, if you like this video, like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.